What's up, YouTube? This is the Even Oracle here. Hope y'all are doing good today. Anyways, it's going to be the new moon coming up. And I thought today would be a good day to pick up on energies out there in the ether, see what's going on with the collective. The new moon is a very powerful time to manifest new things into your life. If you do manifestation rituals during the new moon, each day as the moon grows brighter and brighter and brighter all the way up until the full moon 2 weeks later, your manifestation increases each day for up to 2 weeks. So I know that on the lunar calendar that NASA throws up, the new moon is supposed to be at 1:17 universal time. Universal time in Eastern Standard Time is a little bit different. I don't know what it is in Pacific Standard Time, but in Eastern Standard Time, universal time would be on the 10th at 1:17 a.m., but on the East Coast, it would be today on the 9th at around 9:20 something p.m. So for anyone on the East Coast, tonight is the night around 9:30ish to do your manifestation rituals. I put out some purple candles here specifically for Hecate to help also bring in that third eye energy. The new moon is Hecate's day. For any of you out there that like to give thanks to the goddess, she is very powerful and can help you with your manifestation. Let's do the dice. Let's see what kind of overall energies we have coming in today, and we'll go from there. I've been liking these dice, at least just to get a reading started. It seems like they're good for getting an overall view of the type of energy coming out. Get the readings started off. All right, so far we got 2 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles. So 2 of Pentacles, juggling an idea back and forth. 6 of Pentacles, equally giving to others because you have more than enough for yourself. And then we got the Devil. So that's that Capricorn energy. That's the energy of the god of this world. It's also the energy of negative cycles. It can also be greed, obsession, control, lust, any sort of those type of energies as well. And then we got here 4 of Cups, missed opportunities, disappointment. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take 6 dice to start off with. Okay. Then it looks like we have the High Priestess. All right, so we're getting some definite occult type of energy coming out here. And then 9 of Pentacles. All right, so let's see where this takes us. All right, so any of you out there who have been juggling an idea back and forth on whether you should give to others or balance out the energy or karma in a situation with somebody, maybe somebody who could be a Capricorn, but if they're not a Capricorn, somebody that you've been in repeated negative cycles with, somebody that with that 4 of Cups energy might have been a missed opportunity. You might have resentment or disappointment in the situation that it didn't work out the way that you had hoped to. It might be a good day to basically forgive that person, let go of that energy. With the High Priestess, it's your time to, be in that energy of releasing any resentment, releasing anything you've been holding on to as far as negative emotion towards a person, and let that situation be balanced out. You don't need to juggle the idea back and forth. You just need to go ahead and release that. Forgiveness is a good energy to be in as well as the energy of gratitude for the goddess on the night of the new moon, so that you can be in that top form, that high priestess energy, so that you can manifest that Nine of Pentacles energy into your life. So you could bring abundance into your life for yourself. Sometimes holding on to negative emotions from the past can definitely be a hindrance to your manifestation. It lowers your vibration, and you know, nobody needs to have their vibration low, especially on the night of the new moon, if you want to bring in something good for yourself. Let me throw a little bit more copal on this coal over here. Keep the energy of the room cleared out. As I do this, I'm also going to get my fingers and my hands cleaned off with this cascarilla. Those who don't know, this is a, basically it's a ground eggshell powder that they use in Santeria for cleansing purposes. So I'm trying to clear my energy off my hands here. So as I'm drawing cards for you guys, I'm picking up a cleaner energy for you. And today I'm going to do something different. Since it is a new moon reading, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw these cards out. I'm going to start with oracles, the moon oracle deck. Usually I save oracles for the end. I'm probably still going to do oracles at the end, but I thought I'd start with them as well and see what moon energy we have coming in. All right, expect powerful change. New moon card. All right, so that definitely is, you know, when you do release any negativity, negative emotions from the past, you allow karma to balance itself out in that way. You're no longer carrying the negative energy of that karma when you release it. And then you can expect powerful change when you get in that high priestess energy to bring in abundance for yourself. And really that's what you should be focusing on. You know, not focusing on others, their shortcomings, but focus on what you want to bring in for yourself. Bring love into the situation. All right, yeah. Be understanding. Be in that love energy, that heart chakra energy, that energy of being understanding to other people by coming from the heart space, and understand that people aren't perfect. And when you do that, it's a lot easier to release. Try to look at it from whoever did you wrong in the past or didn't work out the way that you wanted to. Be in that energy of understanding and seeing it from their point of view, from their perspective, and then it'll be much easier to release those emotions. This is also another new moon card, which is very fitting since we're dealing with the new moon reading here. Too many flipped out. All right. A personal issue reaches resolution. All right, by you being in that energy of forgiveness, you allow things to reach a resolution. Even if you don't speak to this person any longer, if you haven't forgiven them by accepting their apology, putting that energy out into the universe, that you release it, that you have forgiveness in the situation, you bring your own closure to a situation. You don't need anybody else to bring closure. You don't need to wait for somebody else to apologize. You can have forgiveness in a situation all on your own just by acknowledging that you release that old energy. This is a full moon card, and so I feel like by the time of this upcoming full moon, I believe on the 24th, you will have been able to release and cut all cords with this past energy, which is going to basically supercharge your manifestation abilities here. Especially if you get in that high priestess energy for your new moon ritual. All right, let's go ahead and start drawing some tarot cards. Let's see what Spirit has to show us in these cards, whether it's a lesson from what we have been holding on to, and also I'm hoping that Spirit will clue us in on what type of things we can expect to manifest in this new moon energy, or what's a good thing to go after. All right, Ten of Cups. So I feel like with the Ten of Cups there, two things. If you are holding on to any negativity of a past karmic relationship that you thought was going to be Ten of Cups, and then you were sorely disappointed when you realized it was a karmic relationship, I hope you learn the lesson from that and then release it after you've learned that lesson, because then in this new moon energy you'll be able to manifest the real Ten of Cups that you were seeking, that real soulmate energy, that emotional fulfillment. All right, Three of Swords in reverse. So any heartbreak that you had in the situation, if there was a third party, if there was somebody who came in between you and this karmic partner, now I feel like to get over the heartbreak, to get over the disappointment, to get over the hurt, you release it and it's done. It's in the past. You can't change what happened in the past. All you can do is focus on now and focus on what you want to come into the future. And that's how you manifest. Whenever you're holding on to resentment from the past, it basically blocks your manifestation for upcoming things in the future. And matter of fact, you might manifest another go around in a toxic cycle. Four of Wands. All right, so yeah, the person that you thought was going to be your Ten of Cups, the person you thought that might have been soulmate energy, twin flame energy, it's in the reverse there. Four of Wands in the reverse. So it wasn't the partner for you. So just realize that you learned a lesson in it. It wasn't being done to you, it was being done for you in order to teach you something, in order for you to level up spiritually. All right, Two of Pentacles again. So yeah, I think you definitely, in this situation, was dealing with somebody who maybe juggled you with a third party. If that's the case, you know, there was something to learn from that. Maybe it was a lesson about self-worth. Maybe it was a lesson about your value. You know, what you will and won't accept, what's for you, what's not for you. Recognizing red flags. It could have been many lessons. It might not just have been one lesson you were meant to learn in that situation. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, it was an immature offer of stability. You thought it might have brought stability with that Ten of Cups energy, but it didn't. It was basically a false offer, false person. No biggie. You brush yourself off and keep going. Five of Swords in the reverse. All right, this card to me is kind of interesting. In the upright, it shows somebody basically committing hara-kiri or killing themselves here with this sword, right? Hurting themselves. But in self-defeat, self-sabotage. But it's in the reverse. So you going over this situation in your mind over and over again is just self-sabotage. It's making it so you might manifest that same old relationship that you know is not good for you back into your life. You don't want to do that. Five of Swords in reverse is basically snatching victory out of the jaws of defeat. So if you felt defeated in the past situation, now it's time to claim victory in the situation. Claim victory in the spiritual lesson that you learned, in order for you to move forward and get what it is that you want to actually have in your life. All right, Seven of Swords. So in this deck, it's called futility. So it's futility. It's futile to go over in your mind the deceitful or deceptive nature of this false person. It's not going to bring anything positive into your life. It's not going to help you get over it. Just cut the cords, move forward, release the past, and go after what you want for the future. Four of Cups. All right, so in this deck, it's called Luxury. So rather than being disappointed about the past situation or past situations that you have emotionally invested into, maybe it's time for you to look forward. You know, usually the Four of Cups has 3 cups that the person is, sitting there looking disappointed about. But then there's a cup being offered from the divine, that Ace of Cups, that new beginning in a real emotional connection. So it's time to release any resentment that you've been holding on to about past emotional investments that the cups got spilled out on. It's time to look up to the divine, look up to spirit, look up to the goddess to see that new offer coming in for you. The one that was meant for you, the one that the divine is bringing your way after you've learned your lessons. Yeah, the sun. Because that's what you really need to focus on. You need to focus on what's going to bring happiness and joy into your life, not focus on the disappointments of the past. If you do so, you will be like a magnet drawing that into your life. You will draw that sun energy into your life. All right, temperance. Okay, so you definitely need to let things be balanced. You definitely need to be patient and allow for destiny to take its course. Allow for things moving forward to be what you want, but it's going to take a little patience. Things don't just usually change exactly the way you want them overnight. You have to allow the energy to come in, allow the energy to build, and then allow the energy to make those type of transformations in your life for the better. One thing that I actually heard from another reader I was talking to at the Casadega Hotel. She doesn't work there. She works somewhere else, but she was there having a drink, and I was talking with her, and she said that that basically life is predetermined, right? Which I agree. You know, destiny is destiny. But she also said that even though life is predetermined, how you get there is up to free will. So basically, how you get to what you're destined to have in your life is up to you, whether you take the scenic road, the rocky road, the easy path, the short is up to you. That is your free will. But you will have what's destined to you regardless. High Priestess energy. Yeah, we got the High Priestess on the dice, High Priestess in the cards. So yeah, it's time for you to get in that High Priestess energy, to use that knowledge that you've learned, that knowledge that you hold tightly to yourself about how you manifest, and get in the energy of being the magical being that you are in order to manifest what you want to have happen in your life. Ace of Wands, new passionate beginning. All right, new passion and drive, new passion and focus to go towards your success, what makes you happy. New passionate drive to start going towards your happiness. I think that was, maybe the key of the lessons that you were meant to learn in these past karmic cycles. Don't focus on the deceit, the deception, the disappointment, the heartbreak, the third-party interference, the juggling. All that will get you nowhere. What you need to focus on, and definitely don't be in that woe is me energy. Why does this always happen to me? Don't be in that energy. Be in the energy of, okay, this had to happen to me in a repeating pattern, in a repeating cycle until I learn these lessons. And now that I have, I can move forward towards my destiny. All right, the Empress, yeah. Get in that High Priestess / Empress type energy, and you're going to be good. That Empress is abundant. That Empress is a wife. That Empress is a mother. That Empress is that energy of abundance, Have material and a spiritual abundance in your life. And you start with spiritual abundance, and that turns itself into abundance on the 3D. So get right with the 5D, and the 3D will work itself out. All right. Two of Wands. So you have a choice. This is the tipping point in your life. You have a choice to move forward into the light, into your happiness, into the sun energy, or fall back, stay stagnant, and go back into a negative cycle. That choice is yours. At the end of the day, you'll end up where you were meant to go, but it's your choice on whether you repeat a cycle again, a negative cycle, or if you move forward towards that positive cycle. You choose whether you want that positivity, that sun energy, or that negativity. It's all up to you. King of Swords. All right, so I'm getting off the King of Swords. That's always air energy. It's also the energy of putting up a defense, a guard. It also is the energy of masculine energy, that take charge, get it done energy. And swords and air energy are always about the intellect, the mind, logic. Think through this logically. Don't think through it from an emotional place. If you get your emotions wrapped up in these lessons that the universe throws your way, you're never going to understand what you're meant to learn. The emotions can become a blockage. You know, think through it logically. Separate your emotion from it. Almost compartmentalize yourself from past disappointments. And think logically on how you can move forward to make your life better. All right, Knight of Pentacles. So there's definitely, if you're able to use your logic moving forward, you're definitely able to have that message of money coming in, that message of how that offer coming in, of how you're going to be moving towards that Nine of Pentacles energy, that, you know, complete self-sufficiency, that financial security, the financial abundance as an individual. You know, in order to move that, get that knight moving quicker, because everybody knows that Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. In order to get that moving quicker, you have to release any baggage from the past. The Strength card. Yeah, all these lessons that you went through in past relationships were a way of the universe bringing a new understanding of how strong you really are. It also was a way to strengthen you. You know, you can't create diamonds without pressure. Nothing good happens if things are easy. In order for you to have change, learn important lessons, you have to go through the shitstorms life throws your way, and come out of those shitstorms in a much stronger, more confident fashion than you ever had before. All right, Five of Wands. So yeah, you might be conflicted about that. You know, you might have trouble doing so. You might have trouble seeing the negativity or perceived negativity that you've been through in past relationships, the fighting, the squabbling, the conflict with family, friends, relatives, third parties. You might have trouble seeing that as something that made you stronger, or something that was necessary for your development, for your spiritual improvement. But it was. So stop juggling that idea, that the woe is me, and then also the idea of, oh, I want abundance in my life. Get rid of the woe is me, get rid of the victim mentality, the lack mentality, and go for the abundance mentality. You need to have that spirit of abundance within you, that energy of abundance, knowing that that's your destiny, in order for it to actually manifest itself into this three-dimensional reality. Solar plexus chakra. Yeah, this was also a lesson for you with the solar plexus chakra, that place of personal empowerment, that place of confidence. It was a way to build your confidence and let you know really how strong you were, that you could pretty much go through anything and come out the other side stronger than what you went in. Yeah. Deception and envy. Well, I take that two ways. The deception and possible envy that you went through in past negative cycles is when you come out of those negative cycles even stronger, with more confidence, with your solar plexus chakra wide open, you're actually going to probably have more people be envious of you after that, because they don't know how you could possibly go through the shitstorm and come out better than you were before. A lot of people don't have the strength to do that, but obviously you out in the collective, you have that strength. You have that inner fortitude that most don't. And people will be envious of that and try to bring up more conflict in your life because of that. But pay that no mind, because no matter what anybody brings your way, you're always going to come out better than you were before. You're just going to keep getting stronger and stronger and more confident. Yeah, because you've gone through that transformation. The transformation is the 13 card. The 13 card is the death card in the tarot deck, which is the ending of old cycles and rebirth. All right, it's the death to the old you and the rebirth of the new you. You have been transformed by these negative cycles. You have been transformed by these karmics coming into your life, stirring up trouble. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be the person you are today. So you should thank them. I know it might be difficult at times to thank a karmic for, bringing chaos into your life, and deceit and envy and third parties and heartbreak and disappointment. It's hard to thank people for that. But you know what? Wish them the best. They did their job they were meant to do in your life, to stir up trouble, to make you stronger and realize your own inner fortitude. I'm going to draw a couple more cards here and then we'll call it quits. All right. Four of Swords. This Four of Swords card in the Occult Tarot deck is, this spirit, I don't know if I can pronounce this name right. I don't know if you can see that there, but Camise, I'm probably butchering that name for sure, but Camise teaches grammar, logic, rhetoric. All right. So you've probably also learned how to speak up for yourself. You've also probably learned how to use that logic, how to use your mind rather than your emotions to get through situations. It's probably sharpened you up a little bit. All right, Page of Wands. All right, so I don't think you're going to fall for that Page of Wands energy anymore, that immature passion energy. I think you've learned from past relationships that really doesn't get you anywhere. You could have some physical chemistry with somebody, but that doesn't mean it's going to turn into something long-term and amazing. And you know now not to look over red flags just for that physical passion. Balaam, which I believe is how you say this spirit's name, gives answers concerning past, present, and future. Okay? So I think now you know from going through what you went through in the past and how you feel at the present, I think you know to use your logic to direct you on your path towards your future. Because your free will can make your ride to your destiny a lot shorter one, a lot quicker one, a lot smoother one, if you don't just rely on your baser feelings or your baser emotions. Let go of the clinging on to being over emotional. That just breeds drama in your life. And if you don't want drama, use your logic. Use your logic moving forward, because that was one of the main lessons that you had to learn in these past negative cycles. All right, and then Paimon, one of my personal favorites. I do have Paimon's sigil, or King Paimon's sigil, tattooed on me. And this here, King Paimon, is the Queen of Wands card in this deck. All right? He teaches the arts, sciences, and tells anything one desires to know. Okay? So I feel like The main lesson here is to get to your Nine of Pentacles, to get to that abundance that you seek. You need to rely on your creativity, the arts. This spirit can bring those out in you, can help boost those up within you, and also can maybe even help you boost up your psychic gifts or your spiritual knowing to go with your instinct, knowing to go with your intuition, to choose the smoother path going forward into your future, into your destiny. All right, guys. Well, this is the reading for the day. I hope it was helpful to those out in the collective. Don't forget to do your new moon ritual. I think it'll be very beneficial to you. The other thing I was going to just throw out there to see if I can get some feedback is I kind of, I know you guys have seen my nature videos that I've been posting up. And the nature videos that I've been posting up, I'm not sure if you guys on my channel like those videos. I post them up because I feel like I'm kind of sharing that grounding energy that I get when I go into nature. And I did get a comment from Tassie, which is somebody I've done a personal reading for. It's somebody who won the Name the Tortoise contest. And also, she said that when I go out and get into nature like that, not only is it grounding energy, but when I go swimming in the spring water, that it's a full auric cleanse. And to tell you the truth, after thinking about that comment that Tassie made, I realized that swimming in natural water like that, in spring water that comes out from the earth, is actually probably the best spiritual bath that I ever had. So if you ever get a chance to go swimming out in nature, in natural water, it can be the ocean, it can be a river, a lake, a pond, a spring, wherever you have the chance to do this at, wherever is nearby where you live, go ahead and do it. That's one way to really cleanse all the negativity out of your aura. It's one way to cleanse yourself in a spiritual matter, in a spiritual way, and I would highly recommend it. And thank you for that comment, Tassie. I appreciate it. But if any of you out there want to comment on whether you like my little short nature videos or not, I'm just curious to get feedback from you guys. Anyways, this is the Eben Oracle. I hope you have a great day. Peace out.